What's up, everybody? Welcome to Video Entertainment. As we did for Bjorks Medulla. I know it's been a really freaking long time. I know. I should have been doing this, and it took me way too long. I completely get it, but at least I'm here and I'm doing it right now. I've been going. I'm supposed to be going this discography run for Bjork for a while now, and that should have been done by now, but oh well. I've done her debut, I've done Post, I've done Homogenic as well, and I've also done Vespertine. And what I could see that this album is mostly a cappella. I mean, some of y'all were saying that in the comments as well. In the description it says mostly a cappella. This came out in 2004, 15 tracks. I'm not mad at that. And Bjork is like, she's very interesting. You know, she's very interesting. She's very meticulous with her music as well. I'm not gonna lie, I feel kind of rusty because it's been so long. I'm kind of rusty. I feel it. But I'll try my best. I'll try to get back in form. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited to get back on this journey and just continue and hopefully just finish it off. Before we get to reaction, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's get to Medulla from Bjork. Starting with the first track, Pleasure Is All Mine. And yes, I'm going to have the lyrics up. Like I said, I'm gonna try my best. Okay.
The pleasure is all mine to give to
I like that. Okay. It really is using like her voice for the production. So haunting too. But like in a alluring way as well. I don't know, man. In my left ear, I hear like this gasp for air. It's odd. It's like, and it's just like, yo, that's right there in my ear, yo. Mama. Oh my God. Nice. Falsetto right there. Great touch. Yo, man. All right, that was the first track, Pleasure Is All Mine. Okay, I think that set the mood for this album. A lot of gasping for air. Like the way that she was doing, it was like a lot of gasping for air. There was some point she was like, ma, 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 ma. It reminds me when we see like shows or movies and like the woman is like giving birth. The doctors, nurse, they would tell the woman to like breathe in and out, and go like, ma, 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 ma. Like they would tell them to do stuff like that. It kind of reminds me of that. I know that Bjork is a mom. It's crazy because it's like her singing, the words that she's saying are her thoughts, right? There's some sort of joy to what's happening, what's going on. But like with the production, the background, the constant breathing in and out, gasping for air. So it's like there's this chaos or just a lot going on in the scene. In the settings, a lot going on. Meanwhile, in her head, like it's like she knows something good is happening. She's giving and she's okay with it. Like she says, the pleasure is all mine. Even though there's a lot going on in the background with the constant breathing, like something's going on. With those words, her thoughts is very pleasant. You know what I mean? So I just love that contrast that's going on. And it still sounds cohesive. It still sounds nice, you know? So yeah, I like this as an opener because like y'all said that there's gonna be more a cappella. So it definitely sets that tone right, you know? Like this. Let's go to the next track, which is Show Me Forgiveness.
show me forgiveness for having lost faith. Start forgiveness. The girl might live. Alzheimer's share.
Okay, towards the end, I don't know what she said besides the humming. Show Me Forgiveness. Very short. Very short. But it's dope to like to hear her vocals very clear. You know, it's really dope to hear that. But I do love the writing here. I do love it. Like, show me forgiveness for having lost faith in myself and let my own interior to inferior forces. The shame is endless, but soon starts forgiveness the girl might live. It's obvious that she's talking about forgiving herself, losing herself, right? Maybe she let other people inside of her world, in her life, you know, people that shouldn't be there. If she soon starts to forgive herself, understand that that's the past and she has to move forward. Once she understands that, then she might live. Okay, I like that though. I like the writing here. I really like the writing here. Next track we have is Where is the Line? Where is it?
Where is the line with you? Where is the line with you? Where is the line with you?
That's so fucking weird. Oh my god, that deep ass voice in the background. That shit was so wow. That was creepy. That was creepy. I'm intrigued though. I'm intrigued, but that was creepy. It's okay. You'll be playing a lot of Dark Souls, like the goth or dark stuff. I'm okay with it. It was just creepy. It threw me off guard.
Purse wide open, accounts everywhere.
Yo, what the fuck?
The line with you. Where is the line?
Whoa, my goodness. I like that though. That's crazy. My purse wide open. You ask again. I see the crime cash into accounts everywhere. Either she's giving money to the inferior forces that she was talking about with the last track, or somebody's stealing from her and spending that money where they're not supposed to spend it. Those background like choir, wherever that is, the background vocals, it's just so dope. It really enhances the track and make it a little bit more cinematic. That mouth like beatboxing, or I don't know what you call it, but I think it's beatboxing. It's interesting. It's interesting, but the thing is, this is like a lot going on right now. Like production wise, I know it's their voices they're using, but it's a lot going on. I want to see where this goes. More breathing and whistle. I like this part. It sounds so fucking chaotic. I like this part. This is dope, man. The distortion, the background vocals going on, how chaotic it is, it makes sense now. All right, that was Where is the Line? Where's the line with you? At first I was intrigued, but towards the middle when there was like so much distortion going on with her voice, and then it's like we hear more background vocals and that beatbox was getting louder and crazier, that's when it got me. That's when it hooked me. I took the bait right there. And for me, from then on, the song got even better. And I really, really liked that. It was like really chaotic, but she was still so focused, you know? It's crazy. It's like, oh, I see what she's trying to do. Oh, okay. Okay, from a music standpoint, it's like she with her lyrics and with her primary vocals, her saying where is the line with you, she's focused trying to find the answer for it, being very direct, but with so much vocal stuff going on in the background, the beatbox, all that going on in the background, is like her trying to find the line. You know what I mean? Trying to find this line. And she keeps mentioning being elastic. I am elastic. And for me, with the vocals in the back, the beatbox, it's her stretching herself out, trying to find this line and still being focused. Try to find what this person's line is, what this person's boundaries, whatever the case may be. Okay, I could see that. I could see that. All right. Okay. I see you, Bjork. Try to find the beauty behind the madness. Or here, try to find the line behind the madness. Next track we have is Vökuró. Vökuró, I think. I'm probably going to be corrected. It's fine. But Vökuró. Oh, this is going to be... Okay. It's going to be Icelandic. Okay. That's beautiful right there. She's killing this, yo. It's like I'm in church.
Grimmum töfrum tryllt.
I like the way she rolls her R's. This is beautiful. This sounds really, really nice. I don't know what she's saying, but it just sounds nice. Okay, that was Vökuró. That sounds very lovely. It sounds very beautiful. I really like how pleasant the sound was, the song was. I don't know what she said, but it sounds great. So I looked this up to see what the song is about. I know English and Spanish. That's where you got me. So maybe this album is more maternal. Maybe that's what it is. Again, I know she is a mom. I know she has a couple kids. I could see that. It will make sense. But yeah, the song was very lovely. It sounded lovely, and knowing that context, it makes it even lovelier. So yeah, I like that. And I see that this album came out almost 20 years ago. Because I'm recording this in August 2024. Yeah, almost 20 years ago. Next song we have is... I'll try my best. Öll Birtan. Apologies for butchering the name. But yeah, we're on to the next track. Okay. Well, yeah, when she sings with passion, it's dope. When she sings with passion, is dope. I don't know how to feel about this track because it's like I feel like I'm in an artsy type of class right now. That's what it feels like to me. Like I remember being an undergrad and being and taking some artsy courses and remembering some students, classmates doing stuff like this, and it takes me back to those days, you know? Yeah, my apologies. I feel kind of speechless with this. Because it's not that like, oh, I think it's bad or I hate it. It's not that. It's just, I approach tracks to try to understand it. It doesn't sound bad, of course not. And I like when she sings. It was just not a lot to take from it, I guess, at least for me. But I would love to know, what do y'all take from this track? Maybe I'm missing something here, you know, expand my mind, enlighten the ignorance of my mind, you know, with the next track being Who Is It? Carry my joy on the left, carry my pain on the right.
His embrace, a fortress.
I like how she said that.
Fuels me and places a skeleton of trust. Right beneath
That's the Bjork I know. With them drums or percussion.
If you ask yourself,
Because it's not drums, I think. I think it's her voice. Or someone's voice.
who is it that gave you back your crown? And the ornaments are on the left, carry my pain on the right. If you ask yourself, now patiently
Oh, okay.
and carefully.
I think I get it. Like left side of the brain being creative, right side being analytical, something like that. All right, that was Who Is It? Carry my joy on the left, carry my pain on the right. And what I took from this track, I really like the chorus for this track. Like I'm talking about the writing here. It feels like, or what it sounds like, is Bjork finding that person that they can truly confide in, that will always have their back, a true partner. You know, with the other track, she's talking about she could finally live if she forgives herself, right? And how she feels shame that she let inferior forces in her interior, right? So maybe she found somebody where she truly feels great and truly feels like they built something, or built a very strong foundation. Giving back that crown, she finally got that confidence back, that reassurance back that she lost. you know? And the ornaments and all that, she's getting all back. So she's getting like pieces of herself back. I think that's looking more in a romantic lens. This could also mean removing a partner or a romantic interest. She's talking about herself and building that foundation herself. And how, who is it that never let you down? You. Right? If you truly have that confidence, high sense of security, truly love yourself, that foundation that you build, you will feel like royalty with that crown. Like you're getting it back. You're getting back to who you once was as you finally forgive yourself or forgive your past, go through your past, the hardship and stuff like that, and just look towards the future, live in the present, and know that the future is bright, right? It could also go that way as well, but is about her finding herself, I think, and putting herself back to that high pedestal that she should feel. So maybe that's what it is. But yeah, I really enjoyed the lyrics on this. I really enjoyed the lyrics on this. Next track we have is Submarine. There's a Beatles joke or a Ringo Starr joke there somewhere. I'll let y'all make it. I really like the harmonies on this. Whoa. There's Bjork. That was funny for me. That was funny. Held that note for mad long. That was Submarine. This is very interesting, man. This submarine behavior, do it now, wait, shake us now. Heavy deep sleep. That's the one that really got me. Shake us out of this heavy deep sleep. It's almost like this slumber that's happening. Deep in the waters, very dark, mysterious, unknown, and the want, the desire to be awake and to be lucid, to be aware of what's going on. Maybe the path that Bjork was on, like, she was just dead on that path and she needs to shake it up and get back to where she was. I don't know. This is different. This is different. Heavy, deep sleep. Shake us now. To wake up like it was Inception or Paprika. Have you seen that movie? That was nice, man. That was nice. Kinda therapeutic. Next track we have is Desired Constellation.
It's tricky when you feel someone has done something on your behalf.
This is why I always say, when someone asks me about an opinion about somebody else or what they might think about somebody else, and they ask me, I'm like, I don't know. How about you go ask them? Why are you coming to me? I don't, like, we have different thoughts, different process. Like, what? Go to them. If you have a question about them, go to them. Don't go to me. Just because you see me talking to this person, it could, it could be either be a coworker, friend, whatever the case may be. I always say that, like, I don't know. How about you go talk to them so you have your answer to your question? Why would you come to me? That makes no sense. So I get that. I completely get that. Let's keep going.
It's slippery when your sense of justice.
I always like this ominous, like, sound that she puts in her music. It's very soothing for me.
Asking you, how am I going to make it right?
And nostalgic.
With a palm full of stars, I throw them like dice repeatedly.
Thank you.
The desired constellation appear.
I get it. I think I get it.
Am I going to make it right?
I like that strain in the voice.
Am I going to make it right?
Startled me. Nice. All right, that was Desired Constellation. Okay, man. Okay. I like this. Let me tell you why I think I get it. Because remember, everything's interpretation. I don't know Bjork like that. I don't know Bjork, right? I'm not going to... Literally, from that first verse, I can't speak on her behalf because I don't know her and I'm not her. So I'm just giving you interpretation of her lyrics and what I think. Maybe something has happened. Somebody made a decision on her behalf or has done something on her behalf. And now she has to fix it or make things right. And she's wondering how to do it. But when she says, with a palm full of stars, I throw them like dice, right? I've been playing a lot of board games. But I think when she says throwing them like dice repeatedly, she's trying. It's that effort. It's that trial and error, right? She's trying many, many times. And when she says, I shake them like dice, right? It's that chaos that we was talking about from the earlier tracks. Remember when I talked about the production being chaotic? It's that chaos. And through that chaos, she's trying to find that light at the end of the tunnel. And I think about Constellation. I think about, people looking at the stars, using the stars as a guide, as a way to find what they're looking for. So she's trying, that's what she's doing, that trial and error, going on many paths, doing many things just to find what she's looking for. Or to be on the right road, the road that she's supposed to be on. But yeah, man, I like that. I really like the lyrics, man. I've been enjoying the lyrics a lot throughout this album. Great writing, just great writing. Next track we have is Oceania.
One breath away
We're starting right away.
from Mother Oceania. Your nimble feet make prints in my sand.
Okay, that is fucking cute. That is so cute. One breath away from Mother Oceania, your nimble feet make prints in my sands. That is so freaking cute. About motherhood, about being a mom. You made a print in my life. You made an impact in my life. Mother Ocean, you're in the sand. You're my sand. You made a print, like nimble, like you know what I mean, like soft, like you're a baby. You're young. You're a baby. And you already made a print. Oh, that's good. I like that. I'm telling you, the writing in this album has been amazing. Really love it. Let's keep it going.
You have done since you left my wet embrace and crawled ashore.
Wet embrace. I could see that, like after the birth, the baby being a little bit wet because it was inside you. But still using like the ocean, the beach as a metaphor.
Every pearl you dance by my side, children sublime.
Ooh, I like that.
You show
That was dope.
me centuries. I blink my eyes, hooks and spine.
Background vocals going crazy. I like that. That was fun.
Across the sky, my sons and my daughters.
Oh man, I feel like ooh.
Your sweat is salty. I am right.
Oh goodness.
I am why.
Oh, okay.
I am why.
Because she is the ocean, salt water. The baby comes from her. I'm the reason why you're like this. Because you come from me. I am the why. That makes sense. Her pen has not light up at all. Like, it is just going and going. It is so good, dude. It is so freaking good. I'm really enjoying her writing. That's what really is getting me engaged with this album. And the background vocals. Because here, it was so fun. It was fun. I felt like I was watching a show, like a theater show, but like the artsy theater show, not like the Broadway, not like that, but like the artsy that people, they come up with something, a play or so, an art piece, something like that to perform. That's what it felt like. I love that part. It felt like a roller coaster, like the way the melody of the background vocal was going up, then down, but also playful. Really enjoy that, and like I said before, really enjoy the lyrics here as well. Again, this is about motherhood. I believe it's about motherhood. Also that time is relative as well. Oh, it also makes sense because she's saying she's the ocean, and she talked about the submarine as well. So bringing more aquatic themes through this album. I didn't even get that. I didn't make that connection. The submarine and this being Mother Ocean. And using the ocean to personify her, Bjork. The submarine, is that like the pregnancy? Or is that the inferior forces going to the interior? Or something that's just in her path? Or I don't know, man. I don't know, but that's interesting. There's a connection there. There is. There's something there. Especially if she's personifying ocean as herself, being, a mom. I get that this is about her babies and how the baby has impacted her so much. But yeah, there's something there. There's something there. Maybe we'll see throughout the rest of the album, but there's something there. There's a aquatic connection happening. The next track we have is Sonnets / Unrealities XI.
It may not always be so, and I say, and if your lips, which I have loved, should touch another's, if on another's face your sweet hair lay, in such a silence as I know,
I like that. The background.
Helplessly before the spirit
Very somber. Very somber.
if this should be, I say,
Not so somber anymore.
I shall turn my face and hear one bird sing terribly afar in the lost lands.
That was nice, man. That was nice. I really liked the choir in the back. It really added so much in this track. But yeah, that was Sonnets Unrealities XI. Again, I'm seeing like more aquatic themes, or standing helplessly before the spirit at bay. Then I should turn my face and hear one bird sing terribly afar in the lost lands. I get the song's about a former lover and how this former lover is moving on to somebody else. I get that part. The last part I'm just kind of unsure about, when she says that I may go on to her and take her hand, saying, accept all happiness from me. That part it just throws me off. I don't know. Yeah, let me know down in the comments below. Let me know. But yeah, curious about that. Next track we have is Ancestors. It's like I worry for her. It's like I worry for her. Yeah, she is like one of the most experimental artists I've heard so far in my 29 years of living. She is definitely the most experimental artist I've heard so far. Wow, that's different. That's different. The harmonies was really great. Like the background vocal sounds lovely, but the gasping for air is like, what is this? You know, something is definitely happening where things may look pretty, but something is going on. Something worrying is going on. You know, with the first track, when I talked about how the gasping sounds like she's giving birth, like pregnancy, and then throughout the album so far, it's like, okay, that makes sense, right? That maternal connection makes sense. I get that. And now with Ancestors, is it like what she's doing is like just generations of like, yeah, basically that, because it's called Ancestors, just generation after generation, mom after mom after mom is giving birth. Is that what it is? Like, and with the background vocals, it's just like it's beautiful. Saying, hey, this is beautiful. This is great. This is part of nature. It's natural. It's great. But when we hear the constant gasping of air, it's just different generations of mothers. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just guessing. That's what I think so far. But yeah, that's what I'm getting from this song. Like even that noise, like I could see that like giving birth. That was Ancestors. And yeah, I'm not taking back what I said. I think that's what it is. Just generations of mothers giving birth. That's the feeling that I get. This album is about motherhood, her being a mom. Yeah, that makes the most sense to me. And the next track is called Mouth's Cradle, breastfeeding. That's like, I haven't even listened to the track yet, but Mouth's Cradle just makes the most sense to me and the theme of the album. So that's the next track, Mouth's Cradle. Okay. This is different.
There is yet another one that follows me wherever I go and supports me. And these teeth are better off to his nose. All his teeth are a letter that I walk back you. He always has a hope for me. Always sees me when nothing else. And everyone have laughed. Gentle.
I don't know what it is, but like just the background vocal just sounds so freaking good. Like there's this rhythm to it that it just getting me to like nod my head, and I like it. I'm gonna bring her back a little bit because she's about to like belt hard.
Have laughed. Gentle. That goes is brighter than anyone. And you can use these teeth as a ladder up to mouth's cradle, the mouth's cradle. And you can follow these notes. Always loves you, always loves it. Infrared love. And you can
Okay.
use those teeth as a ladder up to mouth's cradle, mouth's cradle. You can use those teeth as some bushes.
Damn, I like this part. That cut repetition is great of the vocals. That right there, I like that. All right, that was Mouth's Cradle. Dope. And it's like what I said. It's about breastfeeding. Like I got it. I got it early on. Yes. I think it's pretty self-explanatory with the writing as well. I really like the second verse of, he always has a hope for me, always sees me when nothing else and everyone have left. Yeah, it's your baby. That's your baby, right? Just like that bond. Like, this is my baby. This is a living being right here. This is real. This is real. Luckily, I had the lyrics up because I wouldn't have guessed the outro of the song. I need a shelter to build an altar away from all Osamas and Bushes. Yeah, this came out in '04. So it makes sense. George Bush, after 9/11, going after Osama bin Laden, saying he was the cause for the terrorist attack. But yeah, saying an altar, something peaceful, heavenly. But yeah, it's like wanting that peace. Wanting that peace. Now you have this baby. Now that you're a mom, you want to protect your baby. And so you want to get away from war. Oh, that makes also sense. Because the other songs as well, she's talking about nature, being, the mother ocean and all that, like, look how we even treat this earth, right? Look how we treat earth. It's not natural. It's not supposed to happen. And of course, nature responds how nature responds, right? Nature has no feelings, right? It has to adjust to survive. It has to adapt. So I could understand when she's talking about being Mother Nature, being the Mother Ocean, and just wanting that natural cycle of order with her and her baby, and getting away from the violence and all the atrocities that's going on, even in this era. I like the message of the track, man. I'm liking it. I don't even want to pronounce that. Miðvikudags? Miðvikudags. I think. I don't know. It's the next track. It's short. It's the 13th track. It's a minute and a half long. What do you want me to say? I don't know what to say. Because the thing is, it's just like we've gotten these type of like tracks throughout the album. I feel like I'm talking like Christopher Walken. There's no lyrics, so I gotta go with the sounds of it. And I'm like, okay, like we did this. You know what I mean? Like we did this already. And maybe it's just the interlude. Maybe that's what it serves as an interlude. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that track. It happens, man. It happened to me before with other albums, not even from Bjork, but other artists' albums, where I'm just like, I don't know what to say. Next track is Triumph of a Heart. Apologies if you feel like I cheapened out. I just don't know what to say. I don't know why, but Weird Al Yankovic was like the first thing that came to my mind when I heard that. I'm just picturing Weird Al just doing that. I just picture Weird Al doing that. It's just funny. I get to the track. That's funny. Fingers. It's really hard to hear her. That was Triumph of a Heart. Ah, man. You're going to hate what I'm about to say. I'll try my best to sugarcoat it. I've enjoyed the writing throughout this whole entire album. The lyrics themselves, I really, really enjoyed. And I get the artistic choice as using your voice as instrument for a track, right? I know artists like, I know James Blake also does something like this as well. I don't really listen to James Blake besides his features. But I know he does it, so I've been told. I feel like this song with these lyrics would sound better in a different production. I feel like it suffers a bit because of it. She's enjoying herself, dancing. I see the stubborn trunks of these legs of mine. I love that. Love that, right? Like her writing is great. Smooth, soft, red, velvety lungs. Really love that as well. Are pushing a network of oxygen joyfully. So she's enjoying herself. She's having a blast. She's having a great time. I just think the choice of production really hinders the lyrics and maybe the mood of what the song wants to convey. However, there are many counter arguments. Maybe she uses those vocals for something that is pure. When you're dancing, dancing by yourself or dancing with yourself, you're singing yourself. You're making these noises yourself. So it's like using your voice, your body itself as the instrument, and your body responds to the instrument of you. That's kind of deep, actually. So maybe that's what that is as well. You are the instrument, basically. So maybe that's what she's also trying to convey. You know, I take things differently, but I'm seeing it through different lens, how it can work and how people interpret it. But yeah, that was Triumph of a Heart. All right, last track, which is a bonus track, is called Komid, I think. Let's play it. All right, that was Komid, that was the last track. It's a bonus track of the album, Medulla. And that is Medulla. First impressions, first thoughts, first reaction of what I think about this album. Although not my favorite, I understand it. I get it. Before I get into my thoughts, actually, let me give my thoughts about this last track. All right, that was Komid. That was the last track. You know, very ominous. You know, we go from Triumph of a Heart, something celebratory, enjoying yourself and having fun, to something like this. Something dark just happened. You know, that's life. You have ups and downs. They're definitely down, like something bad happened. Just like other tracks, I like the background vocals. I like the harmonies as well. I like the setting, the feeling that it gives, you know. Almost give like an introspective feeling. So huge contrast from the last track. You know, and although not my favorite Bjork album, I understand it. I get where it's coming from. It's about motherhood, finding yourself, bonding with your child, and how much she has embraced and loved motherhood. You know, this came out in 2004, 20 plus years, man. So as for like this, for me, this album is like an art piece, not something like I would go back to, but glad I was able to consume this art and talk about it. 'Cause that's for me what this is. It's a talking piece. It's for Bjork to talk about motherhood and her journey. I remember when y'all told me how this was like mostly a cappella, and I kept that in mind. Although this album is not for me, I understand it. I understand it. I don't think it's bad. I understand it. And my biggest praise for this album is the writing. I think the writing is beautiful. I think it's amazing. I really enjoy the writing for this album, and also her as an artist experimenting. You know, I could tell there's gonna be some sort of comment saying all this dude likes is mainstream stuff. They won't look at the catalog of artists that I've listened to, right? They won't look at it. They ain't gonna look at Attica. They ain't gonna look at that of like artist albums I react to. They ain't gonna look at that, you know. But it is what it is, right? That's the internet. I think it's very interesting, very intriguing. It's great to talk about, you know, as well. And I like the message, I like the theme of this album, you know, very personal for Bjork. So I do like that, you know. Some things was different, and other things I really do like. I love when she uses the choir. When she uses like the choir in the background. I love that. I love some of the background vocals, some of the deeper vocals that came, like it hit to certain parts. You know, I like that as well. Some of the chaos in the background, like in Where's the Line, I like. And I like how a lot of the production serve as the setting or a scene for the track, for the story that she's telling. So I really like that as well. But that is it. That is my first reaction for Bjork, Medulla, whatever, however you want to pronounce it. My first instinct is to say Medulla. I can't help it. I think the next album is Volta. Is it Volta? I think the next album is Volta. So stay tuned for that. Let me know your thoughts on this album, man. Let me know your thoughts on this album. Enlighten me. Enlighten me. Let me know your thoughts about it down in the comments below. Let me know some of the things that I missed. Let me know when you first listened to this, how was it for you? And did it take you a while to get used to it? Is this your favorite Bjork album or one of your favorite Bjork albums? Let me know that down in the comments below. And while you're down there, give this video a like, please. Subscribe to this channel. Thank you all for watching. Muchas bendiciones. And peace.